We invite you to watch the video on the Aquaculture Farm channel.
Dungeness crab are found in murky saltwater and eelgrass beds from Alaska to Mexico. They can regrow lost appendages and are 4 to 5 years old before growing large enough to harvest. Only the polygamous males are harvested in Washington state. Fisherman's News reports on commercial crabbing trends and notes that Native Americans and commercial fisheries split the crab harvest. Nearly 3 million pounds of crab were harvested in the 2018. Dungeness crab is the most valuable single-species fishery commodity in Oregon. In the 2021 to 2022 season, fisherfolk harvested more than 17 million pounds of crab, bringing in an eye-popping $91.5 million. Alaska Department of Fish and Game reports that large female Dungeness crabs can carry as many as 2.5 million eggs until they are released after hatching. Females come to sexual maturity at 2 to 3 years old and mate when they are in the soft shell molting stage. Males have a narrow arrow on their belly or apron, female aprons are large and wide. Check out this site for identifying photos. Crabs can live up to 13 years and are omnivorous bottom feeders. They use their claws to tear their food and feed and defend themselves. Crab rely on their sense of smell, found on the antennae next to their eyes to find their food. It is this sense of smell human harvesters use to lure crab into crab pots. Crab's natural predators include other crab species, halibut, dogfish, sculpins, octopus, and sea otters. Salmon feed on crab larvae when they are available. There are many different styles of crab pots, but basically you can separate them into two groups, round pots and collapsible traps. Pots are usually geared more towards those looking to crab in deeper water or heavier currents. If you plan on trying to catch Dungeness crab in the Pacific Ocean, where currents are strong, you want to pick up heavily weighted round pots. Pots tend to be heavier with the weight built into the frame, most weigh 10 to 20 pounds. Collapsible traps tend to be less expensive. However, they are lightweight and you need to add some pot weights so they don't drift off. I spend most of my time crabbing in Puget Sound, and the SMI/Bomat collapsible traps are my favorite. We typically are setting our traps in less than 80 feet of water, so a little added weight is all that is needed to keep the trap from drifting. Collapsible traps are also easier to store. If you plan on keeping your traps on your boat, they are real space savers. Both traps and pots can be soaked for a long period of time. If you are planning on soaking for a few hours while fishing or overnight, traps and pots are preferred over rings. They have to grab a crab line from the water, feed it through a motorized pulley and reel the pot to the surface, all while maneuvering the moving boat.
Pot's about 10 k's out. The big boat is broken down, so we're going to use my tinny to go and get them, which is a fair way out for me. Yep, hopefully the pots should be loaded because they haven't been checked in probably 3 days. Let's go get some crays.